Going live in 30 seconds. Live in 20 seconds. Live in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now, it's time for Estill County Engineer Sports on the Estill County Sports Network. For a full list of games to be broadcast, the platforms those games will be broadcast on, please visit listenlikealocal.com and click on the Estill County Sports Network banner on the home page. Select games will be broadcast on a combination of platforms, including 104.9 FM, The Pickup, NFHS Network, WSKV FM on Facebook Live, at Estill County Sports Network on YouTube. Streaming audio accessible on any internet-connected device. Just say, hey Google, Siri, or Alexa, play Pickup Country 104.9 FM, or visit listenlikealocal.com. And on the dedicated Estill County Sports Stream, found at listenlikealocal.com. Or download the new free Estill County Sports Network app for Android or iOS. Estill County Engineer Athletics broadcast is made possible by great sponsors. But to continue to bring the many high-quality broadcasts to you, we need your help. If you own a business, are part of an organization, church, or nonprofit, and would like to support the broadcast of Estill County sports while promoting your brand to loyal listeners like you, just give us a call, 606-663-2811. Don't forget, you can directly support Estill County Engineer Athletics by purchasing an annual subscription to the NFHS Network at nfhsnetwork.com. You can also directly support your Estill County Engineers by attending games in person. Get your tickets now at the GoFan app. You can also find links to the NFHS Network and the GoFan app at the Estill County Sports Network page at listenlikealocal.com. And now, let's join our ECSN broadcast team live at the game.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Campton, Kentucky and the Wolfe County Sports Complex, the new facility here for the Girls 54th District Championship. We were here Saturday night to watch the Estill County boys fall to Jackson City, but we're hoping the girls can pull one through tonight. They're taking on the Lady Pirates from Powell County. Joining me tonight is Darren Somerville. Darren, welcome into the broadcast booth. We're glad to be here tonight to call this game, and it is also not only on the radio, it is streaming on the Facebook Live, WSKV, and the YouTube channel, so we appreciate them doing that. And making this all possible tonight, of course, is our tournament sponsor, Mercy Health, Markham Wallace Hospital. We couldn't do these things without all of our sponsors, and we'll hear from them as the night goes on. And they're doing the starting lineups right now. And for the Lady Engineers, they're coming into the season. Their last game was actually against Powell County a little over a week ago. Not quite a week ago. Last Tuesday night, they defeated Powell County 1-0 in a very hard-fought contest that the Engineers managed to pull out towards the end. Earlier in the season, they played and Estill won that game 3-0, but I believe both teams have improved as the seasons went along, and I'm expecting another tight, close match tonight. What do you think, Darren?
It should be a decent match. Both teams are suffering from injuries, and that's going to definitely impact the gamesmanship and how they're going to move players around the field. I think Estill has it worse for the number of players that are out there and hurting. I see a lot more of players on the bench that are not in uniform and are in some sort of a boot or cast. And from what I can see from here, several of those are club members that play nearly year-round.
Yeah. And we've had, like Samantha Martin, who's basically missed the whole season, Rachel Alexander, of course, about Caitlin Somerville also being out. So that's 3 starters and 3 big contributors. But some of the younger girls have stepped up. I know Kylan Cox has, come in and did a good job along with some of the other younger girls. And we are underway. Powell County plays it back. That was Martin tapping it back to number 7, Barnes. Powell's moving up the far outside there, and I believe that's Madeline Patrick, number 30. Definitely got to watch out for her. She's Powell's leading scorer on the season, but I saw that Powell County had a game against Perry Central, and McKinley Patrick scored 2 goals in that game. So you never know where the scoring is going to come from. But as we have talked before, controlling the middle of the field is definitely a thing you want to do to establish control of the game. Ball comes over on the near side, and for those listening on radio, the Engineers are moving from right to left. Powell County is dressed in all white shirts with the red numbers. And then here comes Patrick. No, I'm sorry, that was Martin. Took a shot from outside, but Annalise was there. Annalise Day, Estill's keeper. Annalise has several saves on the season, 197 going into this game. Jenna Jackson battling for the ball up there, along with got Ava Barnes up there on the right side. We've got Nevins, who just played the ball up there. Not necessarily a shot, she just played it up. Estill in the blue shirt, the dark blue pants, and most of them are wearing the pink socks. It is October and Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Jackson plays it over to Barnes. She tries to get it back to the center. That's number 5, Hope. The shot from out, deflected by the keeper, and she comes out and picks it up. Nice play there.
That was a nice crossover to try to get over to Nevins, and it just went over her foot. If she would have connected, it would have went straight in the net.
Looks like number 10 for Powell is, of course, sometimes those keeper jerseys don't match their actual uniform number. So I know they've had 2 keepers on the season. They've had Lily Boyd and then also Hernandez.
So we should have an Estill throw in here.
Tori Welch with the throw in, getting it up to Barnes. She tried to get it over to Jenna Jackson, but it didn't really go where she wanted it to. It went straight to the Powell player. Nevins is going up there to try to track it down. Looks like Grace Hall is up there as well. It's going to be out of bounds for a Estill throw in. Number 11, Cambria Harrison, come up to take it. Looks like our back line is Welch, Kadera Skinner, Harrison, and of course Riley Hoke. Hopefully Riley's at full strength. Last week she was injured a little bit, didn't play the entire game, did get some playing time in that game. By it being senior night, she didn't want to miss out on not playing, so she played some. There's 14, Kenley Brown, trying to get the ball moving, but it's taken away by Powell County. Kicks a little short, and Skinner's there, trying to pass it up to Hall. She's got a drop, then she takes it. Now the ball's booted up towards about the 30-yard line. Barnes getting it to Jackson. They've worked real well this year with the give and go like that. So Barnes with some nice footwork on the left side, trying to keep it in. She drops it back to Welch. Powell County did a nice job there to take that away momentarily. Patrick with it now. She sends it up to Martin. I've noticed from the games earlier in the year, she likes to live right on that line. And it was kind of close to being offside, but that's the way she plays. She likes to take advantage of those breakaways. Powell down in the corner with it and takes a shot, and it's going to go wide. So it'll be a goal kick for Annalise Day. We've got substitution. Number 11 for Powell County, that's Zoe White checking in. At least that's what my roster says. Number 11 is Zoe White, but it's listed as an 8th grader, so that may be a typo.
Or they changed out the numbers.
Yeah, that's always possible as well. Barnes gave it back to Jackson. Nice move. She's got one defender to beat. She gets around her. Can she get a strong enough shot? She tried to, at the last minute, pass it over, and it's broken up by Powell County. And it looked like she was going to have a pretty good attempt there, a one-on-one situation, but Powell recovered nicely and got the ball broken up.
That might have been a situation you want to be a little selfish and take that shot because it was threading the needle to pass it open to Nevins, who was wide open. But it was a tight cross if you got it.
Yeah. So the ball's going over to Powell on the far side. There goes Patrick with it. She's got Martin up front. And also number 35, Amelia Barnes up front for Powell. Annalise is coming out. That's a dangerous situation, but she made it. She beat the Powell player, beat Patrick to the ball. It's a collision there after Annalise covered it.
And since the referee blew the whistle, it's going to have to be a kick from the ground there rather than being in her hands.
Okay. Which may be somewhat of a disadvantage because she's probably not going to kick it as far as she would have it with a punt. Ball's deflected back towards the middle of the field. Number 4 for Powell with it. That's Atkins. Welch trying to track it down. It stays in bounds down the near side. Atkins centers it, and Estill clears it out. And Jenna Jackson coming back to get it. Trying to get it up to Nevins. I believe was that Cox that cleared it up to the right, up to the middle. Anyway, there's Barnes with it. Trying to feed it through, a little strong. Nice idea, just a little strong. Of course, that ball rolls really fast on the turf. Grace Hall over there trying to get control of it. She does. Gets the ball to Jackson in the middle. It's coming back to Brown. We're trying. I like what they're trying to do there, trying to get it through. We're just not executing the play. Skinner tracking it back down. She plays it back to Annalise. She gets a nice kick all the way up past midfield. Brown with it now, coming up to the left side. She's got Barnes on the outside, but Barnes cut to the middle, and Brown passed it outside. So miscommunication there.
Looks like we'll have a goal kick.
The goal kick. Ava played it out of bounds. So we have played not quite 9 minutes. No score. Kind of back and forth. No team's really threatened yet. Once again, we want to thank our tournament sponsor, Markham and Wallace Mercy Health Hospital. Ball's cleared up. Estill's there to take it away, but it immediately turns the other direction. Harrison played it up to Grace Hall. Grace just tried to kick it forward, and Powell got control of it. The ball's going to be off of Patrick, out of bounds. Should be an engineer throw in for Harrison. Lady Pirates, coached by William Martin, are 6-9 on the season. The Lady Engineers, of course, coached by Chris Flynn, and they are 6-7-1 on the season. Like established earlier, they've had a lot of injuries. There's Jackson looking for Barnes. Barnes takes the shot.
Oh, what a great save by
nice
Powell
save.
County.
Yeah, nice save by the keeper. She got just enough on it to tip it up over the crossbar, and sometimes that's what you want to do. Don't try to catch it, just tip it back. And so, but that does give the Lady Engineers their first corner kick of the evening. Looks like a lot of times Ava Barnes is the one that takes these corners. Yeah, she's working her way over to the near left side corner to take the kick. She's going to be looking for Brown or Jackson somewhere in the middle, I do believe. We've seen her give one a perfect feed to Brown earlier in the season. She got a header. That's what they tried there, but it was a little high. Grace Hall plays it over to a shot from distance. It's a little strong by Tori Welch there. So the Engineers putting a little pressure. That's good to see. Substitution for Powell County. That is number 8. Brittany Johns, a junior, coming into the game. 21 Smith takes a break.
Yeah, Smith got a hard ball into the stomach there on the far side, which triggered the last Estill throw-in. So she's in a little bit of pain still.
Goal kick for the Lady Pirates. Estill trying to regain control. Does back to Hall. She's getting it up to Nevins, who passed it to Barnes, but she kicked it right to the keeper. I know it's easier said than done, but it'd been nice to see her kind of maybe try to hook that one in around the corner a little bit instead of kicking it straight. But in the moment, she's just trying to get a foot on the ball. Kadara Skinner trying to track it down. Martin's chasing it for Powell. And it's going to roll out of bounds for a Estill throw-in to be taken by Kadara Skinner. She gets the ball up to Barnes. It's taken away by Powell. And Welch gets it up to Brown. Powell comes and gets control. Smith, it looks like back in the game now, 21. Maybe somebody else came out because I thought she came out earlier, but she didn't. There's number 35 with the shot. And Annalise with the save. It almost snuck through her there. I believe that was Barnes for Powell.
Looks like they're stopping the clock so they can get her shoe tied. With those goalie gloves, it's near impossible.
Yeah. So I'm kind of leaning around the corner here. I couldn't see what was going on there, but I did hear the whistle. So the ref just dropped the ball for Annalise to regain control there. She's going to take a kick. Nice there. Play by Jackson to get control. She got it up Barnes. Got Nevins breaking across the middle. Got Jackson on the outside. They seem to be passing the ball pretty well tonight. If we just get in an open space to get a shot. Jackson plays it back to Welch. Trying to go all the way across. That was Hoke. I think Hoke is 5 now, right? Yeah, Braylon Hoke is number 5. Like I said the other night, Braylon is pretty much all over the field. You'll see her on the back line. Next thing you know, she's up front. She moves a lot. Grace Hall coming up to try to get to it, but Powell's got it.
Yeah, it looks like today they're trying to use her speed and her abilities by being a center back, and she's got the endurance to run this whole field.
So we've got Riley Hoke and Harrison on the back line along with Kadara Skinner, and on the near side, Estill with it, getting the ball up to Barnes. She's got Jackson up ahead, and she's got Brown on the left side. She tries to feed it through to Jackson, but it's a little strong, taken again by Powell County. Tori Welch come up to play it, and it's going to make its way off of a player out of bounds. Estill throw. Brown quickly gets it into Barnes. Barnes has got help on the far side if she can get it all the way through, but Powell's kind of packing that middle and not letting them come up the middle too much. Seems like a lot of teams like to attack from the outside, but Estill really does like to come straight up the middle. And of course, this is the 3rd time they played, and Powell's aware of that. Cleared out by Powell County. Will be throw in for Estill. Welch tried to get it to Barnes, and it's going to be played out over the inline.
For a Powell County goal kick.
Goal kick for Powell County. So we're at 25-20 to go in the first half. Still no score. A couple of threats for both squads, but the keeper was up to the task. And number 24, that's Patrick taking the kick. Yeah, she's always played, pretty much in the back line against us, but the other night she must have been playing up front some because she got 2 goals. Patrick plays it back to Barnes. Estill clears it back up the middle, but Powell regains control. Now Grace Hall has it. Back to Harrison. She goes up to Nevins. See what Jenna Jackson can do here in the middle. She passes it to Barnes. Barnes goes back to Jackson, a little strong with it. Nevins still has a chance to rake it in, though, and bring it back to the middle, but it comes right to the keeper. .53:55 to go in the first half, 0-0. This is the 54th District Championship, and of course, Estill County and Powell are very familiar with playing each other in the past several years. Estill clears it out. Powell County has it after a throw in and gets it in play. And Kadara Skinner gets control, passes it up to the middle. A little strong, though. Powell's able to take it back. Barnes chasing it down. Harrison trying to defend, trying to get it away from her. Grace Hall comes back to help out. Jackson to Barnes. Actually, that was Nevins. They've switched positions on me. Jackson's went to the outside. Nevins is in the middle now. Looks like we're going to get an Estill County throw in. Of course, both teams will advance to the regional tournament next week at Letcher Central in Whitesburg. Letcher Central's district, their championship game's not till Thursday night. Another throw in for the Engineers. So the region draw will be on Friday, and then we'll find out then when the teams will play. Of course, if you win tonight, you go in as the district champion. You play a runner-up from the other district. Maybe looking at the records, that could be someone like Hazard. But Letcher Central is probably the better team as far as in that district. They do have the higher RPI for our region as well. So you probably don't want to have to play Letcher in the first round of the tournament. So that's why it's important, not only for bragging rights, hey, we won the district, but you don't want to have to play Letcher that first round. So if you were to lose tonight, you play the 1 seed from their district. There's the kick from Powell County coming up to Hoke. Powell County quickly takes it back the other direction. Skinner's back. She's going to play it all the way back to Annalise Day, and she plays it up to the middle of the field. I think as the seasons went on, Annalise's kicks have definitely got stronger this year. Grace Hall trying to keep it in bounds down the right side. Gets it to Nevins, who's back out on the right side. Skinner trying to gain control. Martin taps it out, I believe, to Atkins. She tries to play it up ahead. Annalise is going to have to kick this one. She comes out. Nice job. Gets it all the way up to Barnes. If she can gain control, maybe we can make something happen. But nice recovery by Powell. It's going to roll.
That looks like it's going to be a corner kick.
It should be a corner kick. It rolled just inside the pylon there. So
had just enough spin to keep it from going off to the throw-in side.
Barnes waiting for everybody to get settled. And once again, she's going to probably try to put it right there in the middle. She does. A little strong, though. She got it over the keeper's head and over everybody else as well. If it had been a little shorter, we might have could made something happen there. But ball's played back to Hoke. And she's up and over the keeper and in. What a goal by Braylon Hoke. Good job, Braylon Hoke. That will put the Engineers up.
19:45 on the clock.
19:45. That will put the Engineers up 1-0.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network on your official station for Engineer Athletics, WSKV 104.9 FM, Pickup Country, and streaming 24/7 online at listenlikealocal.com.
Just a beautiful ball there by Braylon to, like I said, 1 minute she'll be on the back line. Of course, she was up front already because of the corner kick, and that kind of led to Estill still having the ball up in that area, and she made it pay off. And so unlike last week's game that we didn't score until late in the game, we've got the advantage now. But, of course, this is far from over. We've got 19 minutes and 20-some seconds to play in the half, and I know Powell's not going to give up, and Patrick and Martin are a threat to score at any point in time. So Jackson trying to get by the defender. She does. Gets it over and tried to still play it, but a good job there by the defender 13. I believe that was Nobles. Played good defense there. Now here comes Estill from the outside. I believe that was Nevins again. Ball to Hoke again. She's going to take another shot. She's like, that scoring's fun. I want to do it again.
It was almost from the same spot as well. It's like second time's a charm as well.
Atkins watches it go out of bounds for Powell. Now she'll take the throw in. Got Martin breaking up the right side. Hoke was there. I mean, not Hoke, Welch and Brown. Welch tracking it down. She may play it back to Annalise. She does. Annalise will have to kick it, and she comes back up the field pretty much where it came from. The ball's going to be cleared across the middle, and Cox in there now, tracking it down. Grace Hall comes back to help out, but Powell takes control. That
should be an Estill throw.
Estill throw in. Yeah. So Cox to take it. She's got Nevins up to the right side. Goes right between her legs on the throw. Back middle of the field. Estill with it now. Bringing it over to Barnes. She immediately gets it to Jackson. She's got Nevins on the outside. Barnes back in the middle. Once again, a little strong on her. Our first pass seems to be really good, but her second pass is a little off the mark. If they get that rhythm going, we could score 2 or 3 more goals. We've got maybe a high kick here. Was that the call, a high kick? Or
the only thing I can think of is that he thought the foot was high for being dangerous to the other teammate or the other player.
Yeah, okay. So we've got a free kick coming up here for Riley Hoke. Just kind of plays it up to Barnes for Powell. She tries to get it up the middle, but Tori Welch with it now, trying to go all the way across the field. It's going to be a little strong, go out of bounds, and it's going to be a throw in for Powell County. Cox kicks it out, another throw in, so Powell gained about, 20, 25 yards on that kick there for the Throw in, moving it down the field. Hall steals the throw in, but Powell gets it back. There's Patrick had it for a second, got it cleared to the middle. Martin trying to track it down, but Kader Skinner's there. Little contact, but the ball's going to go out of bounds. Still Powell's throw. Got substitutions. Harrison and for Estill, and I believe it.
So 21 I see under that hair?
21, yeah. And Darren, I think that's the same situation we talked about the other night. 21 checked in, but she never went on the field. She just ran down the sideline to take the throw in.
That's a good observation, Matt.
See, I learned something. I listened to you. No one else maybe did, but I did. But it was of course, that wasn't called, but, and you know, it's not a game-changing thing, but like we talked about, technically you want the calls to be correct. The ball up to Nevins on the far side. She's got Jackson all alone in the middle of the field. She can get it to her, but she just keeps control, gets it past two defenders. Now she's bringing it out to.
That was too much.
Yeah. Ava gets a little anxious, I think, sometimes. She saw that there could be an opportunity there, and she just made the pass a little bit too soon.
And a wee bit too hard.
Yeah, didn't give Jenna time to get down the field. That ball's going to roll out over the end line, probably a goal kick for Powell. Yeah, that's the call. So we're at 14:34. And Patrick to take the kick. That is McKinley Patrick. Nice job there by Jackson by stealing it. Now she's going to take a shot.
Score.
Yep. Powell played it back, got back on defense and did a good job. Jenna with the slide tackle there, and the ball's going to go over to Barnes. Number 2, Hal battling with Barnes, and it's right on the line. Still, now
that ball was not out. That was on the line, just like the game the other night.
Yeah. So when you have the 2 flag officials on either sideline, they usually only come about as far as midfield, right?
That is correct.
They're just is it the reason they don't go on down and follow the action because maybe they can't get back up here?
Their main function is to watch for the offside, so they're on the second to last defender.
Okay.
And sometimes that could be all the way up to midfield because that's when the possession
where they
changes.
were, yeah.
Other times defense could be sitting way back. If you notice the Powell's line, they're sitting back on the 20 most of the time, and that AR is sitting back there as well.
Okay. See, I hadn't picked up on that before, really. That's why they're positioned there. So you can see if they're having to see 50, 60 yards down the field, it's hard to see if that ball is actually on the line or not sometimes. Ball up to, I believe is Nevins coming across all the way to Ava Barnes, and Powell returns it the other way. Cox with control now. She can get it out to the Nevins on the right side, and she does. Nevins got one player to beat, but she does a good job getting them back on defense. It was 13 Nobles. She's been pretty solid back there. I know in the games we've played as a backline player, she's made it difficult for us to get some open shots. So Powell's really solid on defense, at least in the games I've seen. Ball's going to go, Tori Welch. It was hard to tell. The bench was in the way, but they say it was out, so we got to throw in now for.
Yeah, we'll have to go with them on that one.
Yeah.
The canopy on that bench kind of obscures that line there for us.
Ball's back to Welch. She's going to try to keep it down the side, but Powell takes it. Nice job by Martin to take it away. Estill gets back. Kader Skinner gets back on defense and goes off on Powell. Grace Hall checking back in. Back in for Cox. Kaylin did well while she was in there. I believe Kaylin's is Kaylin a freshman? Yeah, Kaylin's a freshman. Got a lot of playing time this year. Like I say, when you have three starters out, some of these other girls are going to have to step up. Ball's up to Brown. She can get around one defender, but a nice play there by number 2 to take it away. It was Howell. Skinner getting the ball up to Hall. It's played back to, I believe it was that Barnes for Powell. Now Martin has it in the middle of the field. She's getting it through to Patrick, but Riley Hoke beat her to the ball and clears it out of bounds. So it will be throw for Powell. With 10:42 to go in the first half, substitutions. Number 4, Atkins back in for Powell, and for the first time tonight, number 18, Estill County senior Alexa Bennett is in the game for the first time tonight. So throw in, and Patrick takes a shot from distance, and Annalise went for it and kind of slipped and fell, but fortunately for Estill, it was wide. But nice attempt there by Patrick. She could have hooked it a little bit more. She might have had a chance of sneaking that one in there, but Estill with the free kick, or the goal kick, gets the ball up. It seems like in the last few minutes, not immediately after they scored the goal, but in the last few minutes, Estill's kind of almost dropped back and not putting the pressure on like they were earlier. We don't want to see that, because I feel like if you can keep the ball, keep the pressure going, the other team will not score if the ball's on the other end.
I was thinking that same thing, Matt, that since that goal, Powell has had a little bit more possession and been keeping it deeper in the Estill side of the field.
Yeah. And eventually you keep getting shot after shot, one of them may go. So we want to cut down on those opportunities for Powell.
Or a mistake could happen by Estill, and you know, something could go in at that point.
Atkins played the ball over to Martin. Bennett's there, takes it away. Now there's Tori Welch with it. But Powell gets it back. But here's Jackson with it now in the middle of the field. She's got right side. We got 2 players unguarded on the right, and we're trying to go up the middle. Maybe they should have passed it up to Grace and moved it on up the field that way.
They could have chose either side. They had Barnes on the left wide open and Evans on the right wide open.
So, right, Braylon Hoke back kind of playing defense again right now. Patrick turns and shoots a nice hard shot, but Annalise was there. But I tell you what, you keep getting 2 or 3 more like that, they're going to find the net at some point. So Estill needs to get motivated, move the ball up the field. Here comes Barnes.
So this looks like a good setup right now. It's 3-on-3.
Jackson tried to get it back to Barnes, but just a tad late getting there. Jackson gets the ball to Hoke in the middle of the field.
And
there's the ball to Evans. Can she get a shot? She tries to feed it to. That might have been an opportunity to take the shot, but she tried to feed it to the middle of Barnes, but the Powell keeper made a great play and come out and got it.
Ordinarily, it would have been a great pass, but like you said, that Powell keeper came out quickly and ate that space up.
Yeah. I do believe that is Lily Boyd back there, I guess. Or is it Hernandez? I can't really tell with a different number. The keeper jersey's not matching. Ball's thrown in by Powell, but it's going to go back. Hope plays it back to Annalise. She clears it up to the middle, but Powell's there with Atkins has it. Kadera Skinner gets it. Nice job. She's going to get it up to Barnes, to Bennett's. And we're kicking the ball way too many times into the defender instead of around them.
This is where you hope they pass to the other Powell player because she was offside. But
a throw in for Powell with 6:39. Engineers really got to be solid here on defense and not let Powell get a goal right before the half. Of course, Powell would like to see nothing more than that than to get a goal to even this thing up. Jackson's coming back to help out. And she's got Barnes up ahead. Nevin's wide open in the middle of the field. it seems like we're still keeping like 2 or 3 touches too much there. If she'd have passed that ball immediately, she didn't have a defender on her. She waited till the defender got to her and then tried to make the pass. So we got to maybe make those adjustments at halftime.
Yeah, they're giving that throw to Powell, but it should be an Estill throw because it went off the shins of the Powell player. Some of those last-minute touches are hard to see.
Yeah. I think we had a handball there, or more precisely an elbow. The ball bounced up and hit Tori Welch right on the elbow. I saw that from here. So.
And again, that would not actually be a handball because it came up off the feet, and there was no intent to play the ball. It was a natural position, and that should have been a play on.
Ball's up to Nevins. She's got, all right, there she got past the one. Now she's got a nice recovery there by number 7 for Powell County, Sarah Barnes. Powell throw in. Good job by Hoke to get the ball back up, turned around, and now Jackson has it. Back to Hoke. Got Bennett's tried to play it back to Hoke, but it goes out. Welch is there. She keeps it in bounds. Good job of Tori. And it's just taken away by Howell, number 2. So Skinner's going to play it back to Annalise Day, and she's going to clear it back up the field.
Annalise would be better served at this point to not just do one-timers out, but to take that touch and eat up some of that clock.
Yeah. Patrick with a nice job on defense there for Powell. Grace Hall with it now. She's got some players up in front. There's Barnes, if she could get control of it, but we lose it. Patrick's going to play it up to Martin. And she feeds it up the middle. Annalise once again clears it up. 3:48 to go in the half. But it's still like it's Powell County is the aggressor at the moment. But, yeah, Estill is getting some subs ready to come in. Maybe a couple of the girls are getting a little tired, it appears like. So it's a good – we won the throw-in, so we've got 2 players coming back in. We've got Brown and Cox coming in. Welch is coming out. She's kind of limping. Well, 2 went in. 2's got to come out. I only saw 1 come out.
Well, there's 10 on the field there of
players
outside, but that canopy's got to be blocking us from.
I guess one of the girls come out and we didn't see her. She just went straight to the bench. So trying to see who else come out. Kadera Skinner. Try to get it clear. 2:47. Annalise, like you say, now just pick that one up. Eat a little time.
Now she's got 6 seconds to kick that ball away. And those are 6 precious seconds when you're winning.
Yeah. Nice job there by Ava Barnes getting it up to the outside. Yeah, so we could just keep it down. It'd be great to get another goal here with 2:18, but at least keep it down this end. Jenna Jackson battling for it. There is 14, Brown with the kick. It's going to go a little bit wide. Be a goal kick for Powell County. Patrick is back to take it. Brown there to take it away. Patrick plays it up, but Hope steals it. Grace Hall. We've got a whistle. They had a Powell County player down. I didn't see it because I was following the ball, but there may have been some contact. There's a kick for Powell up to Patrick. Colin Cox trying to chase it down, but it's going to go all the way out of bounds. Should be a goal kick, correct? Yep. So how long do you have on the goal kick once you set the ball down?
There's no set time for it.
Yeah.
But if the referee feels that you're wasting time, he can come in and give you a card. But normally they'll just tell you, come on, kick the ball.
Yeah. So you don't want to make it obvious, but you don't need to be in a hurry. Is what we're saying.
Exactly.
And sometimes I feel like all season, what I've noticed is we get in a real big hurry on these goal kicks, and especially in late game situations. The game the other night when we were up 1-0, maybe trying to kill some time at the end of it was like as soon as we were getting it, or even on a throw in, as soon as we were getting it, we were throwing it in as fast as we could. It's like, take a little time.
Oh, looks like that was a bad throw.
Yeah.
Foot came up off the ground.
Well, that'll help because they're stopping the clock. Are we stopping the clock for an injury? Well, they had.
It should be a throw the other direction.
It should be Estill's throw in because they said it was a bad throw in for Powell. Well, they. Okay.
I'm not sure what's going on there.
And they said play on there. Jenna went to the ground 14 seconds. If the engineers can fend off a shot here. Gracie Hall should just clear that ball instead of dribbling it. 2-1. Don't know how accurate the clock is. But there's the whistle. So that is the end of the first half, with the Engineers leading 1-0. That goal came at 1943 mark, and it was a beautiful shot by Braylon Hoke. So you are watching the Facebook stream or listening to WSKV Radio on the Engineer Sports Network. This is Matt Hall and Darren Somerville with you. And at this point, we're going to take a break here at halftime, and we'll be back in a few minutes to kind of recap that first half. But once again, a super shout out to our title sponsor of the tournament, Mercy Health, Markham Wallace Hospital, and all of our other sponsors. I tell you what, folks, we live in a great community, and these sponsors really make it possible for us to do these games. So, support local, go out and support these businesses. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Hi, I'm Michael Bucky Wilson, CEO, President of CG Bank. Here at CG Bank, community means everything. It's why we do what we do. At CG Bank, we are your hometown bank, and we are here for you because we are you. We are not here just building business, but building relationships. That's community banking. That's my bank. Stop by any of our convenient locations in Irvin, Richmond, Berea, or Stanton and see what community banking is all about, or visit us online at cg.bank.
Citizens Guarantee Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Qualifications and rules may apply. See institution for details.
Don't let pain or limited mobility hinder your lifestyle. Take the first step towards a pain-free and active life by scheduling an appointment with Apex Network Physical Therapy at 606-717-0255. Apex is located at 1232 Richmond Road in Irvin. Remember, Apex Network Physical Therapy is your trusted partner for exceptional care in Estill County. Experience the difference with Apex and start your path to better health.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports. Since 1931, Carhartt has called Estill County home. The citizens came together on the promise of 18 jobs during the Great Depression, and on this promise secured funding to build a manufacturing facility that still stands today. Currently, this facility in Irvin, Kentucky employs over 230 folks, providing countless opportunities for them and their families, and serves as the global supply chain operations center for the Carhartt brand. For career opportunities or to find a retailer near you, visit Carhartt.com. Carhartt, the choice of the engineers since 1889.
Parents trust the emergency department at Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital when their children hurt. When an emergency strikes, we are right down the street and ready to help. We offer full-service emergency care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We have X-ray, CT, and lab services on site for assessing, diagnosing, and treating patients quickly. The emergency department is a level 4 trauma center. You can expect expert care, quicker treatment, and improved outcomes. Choose the emergency department at Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital in Irvin.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network. The new PBT Bancorp is officially open in Irvin, Kentucky. Their new branch is open at 100 River Drive, Suite 102, and they couldn't be more excited to serve the community. Come by and meet some of their amazing team members who are ready to help you with your financial needs. Big or small, whether you're a familiar face or new to us, stop by and say hello. That's your PBT Bancorp. Now open at 100 River Drive, Suite 102 in Irvin. Give them a call today at 606-614-4414. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 257781.
It's fall, y'all, and are you ready to fall into some incredible savings with the region's best network, Appalachian Wireless? Come shop the latest devices at prices you'll love and see how our team can better serve you with plans and promotions that are made just for you. Whether you're upgrading, switching, or just looking for the best service, Appalachian Wireless has you covered. So what are you waiting for? Visit us on the web or stop by one of our many retail locations and take advantage of these amazing fall deals. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
For more than 50 years, Estill Medical Clinic has been providing quality care right here at home. Located at 275 North Court Street in Irvin, we proudly serve Irvin, Ravenna, and surrounding areas as an accredited patient-centered medical home and rural health clinic. With 2 providers in office every day and walk-in or same-day appointments available, you'll get the care you need right when you need it. Call 606-723-2167 today and follow us on Facebook at Estill Medical Clinic.
This fall, the Trail of Terror in the Gorge returns for an off-road guided hunt that will drag you into the depths of your darkest fears. Hosted by Out the Top Adventures, join us weekends this fall for a haunted ride through the cliffs and dips that your nightmares are made of. Tickets are on sale now. Text off-road to 606-663-2811 or visit outthetop.com before the darkness finds you.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
Matt Hall and Darren Somerville back here with you at the Wolfe County Athletic Complex here in Campton, Kentucky. Beautiful evening. It's down to 79 degrees, but sun's gone behind the mountains, so the field's completely in the shade now. But maybe some rain later on tonight, but it's not going to affect this game. And Engineers lead 1-0. A beautiful goal by Braylon Hoke. And so, Darren, what did the Engineers do well in the first half? What do they need to improve on in the second half?
So leading up into that goal, they were definitely maintaining the possession. And for teams to win games, I believe the statistic is that teams that have possession of the ball win 80% of the time. And I would say that they have had possession for the majority of this game. After the goal, it might be more 50-50, but because they had so much possession prior to the goal, they're definitely leading in that stat.
Yeah, and speaking of stats, of course, the unofficial stats by Matt, I had Estill County with 7 shots on goal, 2 corner kicks, and I had Powell County with 6 shots on goal and no corner kicks. So, of course, we did get the 1 goal to score, and it may be more or less, but that's what I wrote down there. So, but Hoke with the goal, and the way Jenna Jackson's been scoring lately, you think she's probably going to be due to maybe get another goal, but you can't count Powell out. One goal is nothing, you know. Sometimes you get a 2-goal lead, you feel pretty good, but that 1 goal can turn around in no time. Like I said earlier, anything could happen. I know Patrick and Martin are going to give it their all the second half. And defensively, both teams are playing well. I just feel like Engineers need to get a couple more goals to get that nerves out of the way. So I tell you what we're going to do at this point. We're going to go ahead and take a couple more listens to our sponsors, and we'll be back after that commercial break to bring you all the second half action. You are listening to the Estill County Sports Network on WSKV, and we are also Facebook streaming live. If you're just listening on the radio and just got home, hey, you can watch the rest of the game on Facebook. So we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Thinking about buying a home, starting a business, or tackling a renovation? Whitaker Bank is here to help you make it happen. This is David Johnson, and I'm the senior commercial lender at Whitaker Bank in Stanton. We understand that every financial decision is personal. That's why we offer expert guidance tailored to your needs. Let's find the right solution for you. Call me today at 606-663-2283, and let's take the next step together. Whitaker Bank, Uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Man, I love my place, my home is my castle. I want to fix it up, but I don't want to hassle. But now I need advice and the tools to get through it. My do-it-center store really knows how to do it.
Come to Mead's Do It Center for all of your home and hardware needs. 218 River Drive, Irvin, Kentucky.
I love do-it-yourself, and I love the money I'm saving. They got everything and more at my do-it-center store. I'm gonna do it today. Give me the tools and the knowledge and get out of my way. They got everything I need and more at my do-it-center store.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
Are you looking for top quality physical therapy services in Estill County? Discover Apex Network Physical Therapy. Apex provides personalized care in a welcoming and comforting atmosphere. Committed to delivering exceptional results, Apex ensures that your therapy sessions are both relaxing and effective. Call 606-717-0255 to make an appointment today at Apex Network Physical Therapy, 1232 Richmond Road in Irvin.
The Estill County Sports Network would like to thank the Estill County Board of Education for their partnership in bringing you the broadcast of Estill County Sports on NFHS, WSKV Radio, streaming radio at listenlikealocal.com, and in some cases, Facebook Live. We couldn't do it without the superintendent, board members, teachers, faculty, and staff, coaches, and mentors. You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
Hello, I'm Kaylee Carroll, Marketing Director for CG Bank. Here at CG Bank, community means everything. It's why we do what we do. At CG Bank, we are your hometown bank, and we are here for you because we are you. We are not here just building business, but building relationships. That's community banking. That's my bank. Stop by any of our convenient locations in Irvin, Richmond, Berea, or Stanton and see what community banking is all about. Or visit us online at www.cg.bank.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loan subject to approval. Contact an employee for further information about applicable fees and terms.
Since 1889, Carhartt's mission has been to build a better world with all hardworking people. This mission has not faded, and today, the company is still family-owned and believes in giving back to the communities they serve. There's a long history of supporting the youth of Estill County, the Estill County school system, and the Area Technology Center. They're working to inspire, educate, and train the next generation. For career opportunities or to find a retailer near you, visit Carhartt.com. Carhartt, the choice of the engineers since 1889. You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
All right, back here at Campton, Kentucky for the second half of tonight's 54th District Girls Soccer Championship between the Powell County Lady Pirates and the Estill County Lady Engineers. Darren, Estill County got that goal with about 19 minutes to go in the first half, but like we talked about earlier, they kind of seemed to let up the pressure a little bit. Hopefully they'll come out to start the second half and be bringing that pressure once again.
Yeah, that would be definitely nice to see. It takes some of the tensions off the parents, that's for sure.
So, I can speak from a standpoint of a former Estill girls player parent that get pretty nervous during the game when your daughter's out there playing. And I tell you what, even as a broadcaster now these past few years, I still get nervous for the girls out there. So, but anyway, we're getting ready to start the second half. Jenna Jackson plays it back, and Hope sends it back up the other way. Jackson trying to get it. She's got it and getting around the defender, but she gets it up to Brown, and it's back to Jackson, and she just kind of got a swing and a miss. We've got a Did we have a penalty here, Darren?
Unfortunately, I was obscured from being able to see what was going on, so I don't have any input.
They blew the whistle and crossed his arms, so it. I know our Estill player did go to the ground. Jenna did go to the ground, so they have called a penalty on Powell County, and looks like Nevins is going to take the kick. So this could be a big break for the Engineers if they can take advantage of it. We are set, and Evans lines it up, and she scores.
Well done. Top right corner.
That was pretty much perfect placement. There's no way the keeper was going to get to that ball, so great job by Kaylin Nevins. I know she has scored, that's her second goal of the season. She scored, I believe, early on in the year and hadn't scored much since then, but that's a big goal to give the Engineers a 2-0 lead. Now, that makes you a little more comfortable, but they can't become relaxed at this point.
That's correct. I did hear a collective sigh of relief come from the crowd, though.
So they want to keep the pressure up like they started that half there. We got that within a minute.
Now, if they fall back on their laurels here and give Powell a chance to move up the field as they are right now, then this game could quickly shift and be very, very challenging to fight off the team that's coming from behind.
Yeah.
But if they can score one more, make it 3, that kind of takes the wind out of the sails.
Yeah. So Powell's turning it, getting it up the field quickly. There's Hoke playing it out.
Should have an Estill throw here.
Yeah, Harrison to take it. Gets it up to Brown. Gets it up to Nevins. To Jackson. Back to Nevins.
Beautiful passing through there.
Nevins trying to get through the defender. He's down in the far right corner. Brown gets control. Gets it over to the middle, but Powell's there. Good job by there, Tori Welch. Tori looks to be okay now. She kind of limped off earlier when she was substituted, but she appears to be okay. It was a shot from distance, defended nicely by the keeper. She's going to play it up to Martin. Atkins back to Martin. Good job by Grace Hall taking that ball away. Hoke back to Hall.
Now, as we're going through this half, Matt, we got to keep up our tradition and see if we can pick who the all-tournament team players will be for Estill.
Well, so far for Estill, 2 top contenders, I think, would be Nevins, not only for that shot, but her field play, and then also Braylon Hoke for her overall field play and that beautiful goal. But there's a long way to go.
I think the team that wins
gets 3.
Because there's only 2 girls teams, so I think they get 6.
Oh, okay.
And then
nice shot there by Patrick, but a better save there by Annalise. Patrick's got a strong leg. She puts a lot of steam on those kicks.
She does.
You can see why she's Powell's leading scorer on the season. Here comes
Nevins can pass right there. Beautiful pass.
To Jackson. She gives it back to Nevins. Well, I think she was trying to pass it to Nevins, but almost ended up passing it to herself because it went around the defender and she ran it down. But
it looked like the defender's foot caught just a small piece of that to change the
there was
angle.
A little deflection, wasn't there? So Patrick plays it up to Barnes. She tries to get it up ahead to Madeline Patrick, but Riley Hoke is there. She plays it back to Annalise. Grace Hall battling for it in the middle. Tori Welch had it for just a second. Now Harrison trying to keep it in. She does. A nice play to get that ball up the field. Nevins is there trying to take it away. Brown has it. Lets it get away from her, though. Good job there by Kader to kind of control it, slow things down a little bit to give her offense up the field. Ball's going to be up. Welch is getting back there but on the far side.
Uh-oh, she didn't put much on that. She just gave
That was a mistake. And Annalise, great job. You got to
well
kick
done.
it. Don't pick
That's
it up.
That's not a foul. No way. The ball ended up right underneath the goaltender. There's no foul there whatsoever.
Yeah, that was just a great play by Annalise. She kicked the ball. She made contact with the ball and just kind of, and at least it's outside the box and not a PK, so we'll have a chance to defend here. But Patrick is going to take it. They're going to mark off the 10 yards.
So these are the type of videos that I take and review with our reffing crew so that we could gain understanding and grow from it.
Yeah, just like a player, you watch the tape to get better, right?
Yep. And then obviously as it makes the referees better, it makes the game better as well.
Because when a referee makes a mistake, he's not doing it on purpose. It's just they make a mistake. They're human, just like the players. Nice save. Two nice saves. What a job by Annalise Day. She saved the initial kick, and then the ball batted out in front, and Barnes tried to come in and get the rebound and put it in, but Annalise was there again. So that play alone just might put Annalise on that all-tournament team if this result holds up.
She's definitely had some good saves.
Yeah, the ball's coming all the way up. So there was an example of we played that one too soon. We had control, had a chance to, and we just kicked it 10 yards up the field. There's no need to do that. But that all started when we tried to play the ball back to the keeper and just didn't get a very good kick on it. And that gave Powell an opportunity. And that's what you were talking about earlier, especially in a one-goal game. A mistake like that could definitely cost you. Patrick trying to get the ball centered to Barnes, but it's a little strong. Comes all the way across. Brown battling for it. That was a good job for Brown to come all the way back and help out on defense there. Ball still inbounds up the right side. Nevin's battling for it and plays it again. Nevin's still keeping it in. Now they're calling it out. Should be a throw in for Powell way down in the right corner. Once again, we want to thank our tournament sponsor, the Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital. We got 32:53 to go in the game. Of course, this is a district game, district championship. Nice job by the Powell keeper to come out and get the ball. If this game were to end in a tie, it would go to overtime.
And it would be a golden goal overtime.
Yeah. So if neither team scored after 2 5-minute periods, then there would be the shootout, which is always exciting, but it's so much pressure when you have those shootout situations. Nice job there by Jackson. Nevin's trying to get through the defender, gets the ball up to Brown. Brown's trying to set up for a shot, but the defense is back.
She could get that out to Barnes. That'd be great.
Sometimes those just blind kicks like that can get you in trouble. We tried to kick it from distance and it went right into the Powell defender, and that let them turn the ball around quickly. Here comes Welch, going to play it up the side. Should be a foul there, I think, tripping. Or no, they're just, yeah, I think Estill's going to get a free kick there. Tori was going up to try to keep the ball in bounds, and there was some contact, and she got tripped up. So they did call the foul there, and it will be a free kick for Grace Hall. She puts a pretty good foot into it, trying to get it up to Jackson. It's out to Barnes on the left side. She takes a shot from distance, but right at the keeper. Ava's a junior, and one thing I'd like to see her work on in the off season for next year is getting a little more control over her shots.
Oh.
We got some contact there. So we had three players run into each other and a little push there by the Estill player, and nothing was called. So Just they're letting them play on. But unfortunately, in these types of games, these rivalry games, it can get a little chippy, and you got to keep control of that and not let those things happen. Nice pass there to the middle, and a shot, and just missed. Keeper came out, did a good job, made Jenna alter the angle a little bit, and she pushed it just right. Substitutions now. Kaylin Cox coming in, and number 9 for Powell County.
So that'd be a play I'd like to see the replay on, because I was thinking possibly that Jenna was offside on that play. So if she did score, I'd hope that the referees would talk.
Had the flag been raised?
I can't see the AR from our angle here.
Yeah, he's way down in the corner.
But they're giving a goal kick, so.
Yeah. Another substitution, 4 out, 19 in. That is Atkins coming out, and number 19, Brandstetter coming in. I believe that's the first time she's been in today. Jenna trying to get the ball up to Barnes. Barnes tried to get it over to Nevins. It's going to be a little strong. Nevins keeps it in bounds, though. Nice play. Still battling there. Gets it to the middle of the field. Brown. Actually, that was Brown down in the corner. And she passed it up to Nevins. Jackson trying to get in there and get a shot. Gets it over to Barnes. She chips it up a little bit, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah.
So
that looked like the Powell player may have got a foot on that as well.
So as someone who's played soccer, ref soccer, been a parent, coached, what can girls do, boys for that matter too, in the off season to improve their game? Is strength training something they can do, or just conditioning in general?
Strength's always good. Conditioning is always great. It's a very endurance-based game. But the best thing they can do is just have a ball and continue making touches with the ball.
Yeah.
You know, whether you're just banging it against the wall, you're juggling, you got to get a feel for that ball and not lose the feel of that touch.
Yeah. So Jackson had another shot there, but it was once again right to the keeper. So I've seen that a lot this year, and you see that a lot. You know, our shots do go right to make the keeper's job easy. And I don't know if we're afraid to go for the corners, or is it just do you think it's a mental thing that you kick it? And I see all the teams do it. You kick the ball right to the person right in front of you instead of making them work for it.
You often kick to where your eyes looked.
Yeah.
So I guess a fair response would be, you could say it's a mental thing. They got to learn not to look at the keeper.
Uh-huh.
Or if they do look at the keeper, then look somewhere else so that their shot will follow through to that somewhere else.
Yeah, like the kick that Kaylin Evans had there on the PK. She hit that upper corner. You know, she had to be thinking she was going to go that way. So nice clear out there, I believe, by Patrick. Of course, our back line's all the way up at midfield, was there to take it. 27-17 to go in the game. Estill up 2-0 with goals by Braylon Hoke and Kaylin Nevins. Second one coming early in this beginning of this half on a PK. That ball had a little backspin on it and settled right in front of Nevins. Grace Hall clears it all the way back to the Powell defensive line, but they get control. But now Barnes is back. You know, Ava's got excellent footwork, and you see her so many times get by the defender with her footwork, and then I think she gets a little anxious when she comes to shooting the ball.
And she really does have a great shot when she can make the connection.
Mm-hmm.
That she could sit on the outside of that 18 and put it in the corner of the net all day long.
Tori Welch up there. Kadera Skinner. It was a big boost when Kadera decided to come back and play this season. She had decided just to concentrate on basketball, which will be here before you know it. And but when Estill had some injuries, and she said, you know what, I'm gonna go help out. So, and she has. She's been a big help coming back. Ball's coming out to Martin. It's taken away by Welch over there. Gracie Hall played it back up for the Engineers. Now that's Hoke with it again. Played it up to Brown, but she had too strong of a touch there. Here's Grace trying to feed it up, but it's a little strong, going to go out of bounds. So Grace can kick that ball a long way as well. 25-11 to go in the game. Well, the Engineers are pretty good job of keeping the ball up on the Powell County end for the last few minutes. So hopefully they can keep that up. Nevins played it up the middle. Cox Cox is coming after it again with Barnes. Harrison coming back. Patrick going after it. Patrick's going to try to clear it up the field to Martin, but it's a little strong. Yeah, Annalise wisely waited for that one to come inside the box and pick it up because there wasn't a Powell County player near, so that was a smart play. Good job by Grace, passing the ball over to Nevins, back to Grace Hall, trying to get it up to Brown. She's got it. Now she can get it up to Jackson, but it's taken away. And here comes Cox, plays it into the defender, plays it back again. Patrick plays it up to Nevins. She's trying to get the ball all the way outside to Barnes, but Powell's there. But Barnes has it back to Welch. Martin has it now for Powell County coming up the right side. Now, to me, that was offside, but they didn't raise the flag. Our girls were at the 42, and Patrick was at the 40. And Barnes is going to play it out of bounds for an Estill County goal kick. I think to the casual soccer fan, even to maybe someone that's not so casual, that's still one of the more confusing calls in all of soccer all of sports actually, is what is or isn't offside. There comes the ball up to Barnes. She's tracking it down. She has control. She's got help in the middle. She takes a shot and off the post. Wow. That was a nice shot there by Barnes that time. This is from Harrison from distance, and she's going to score. Cambria Harrison. Oh, wow. What a shot. She's come up from that back line to pick up that loose ball, and she just absolutely drilled it to make the score 3-0. And I think the parents maybe will breathe a little bit easier now, but we'll see.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network on your official station for Engineer Athletics, WSKV 104.9 FM, Pickup Country, and streaming 24/7 online at listenlikealocal.com.
I tell you, that's a backline player's dream there, isn't it, to take that shot from distance. She just come up to she saw the loose ball and took advantage of it and come up and took the shot, got a lot on it. The keeper attempted to jump up, and she got her hands on it, just not enough, and it was such a strong shot, it just went on through.
In all honesty, she was probably just trying to send it back in to the forward line.
Yeah, it may not even
realized that she got a whole lot more on it that was able to clear them all and past the goalkeeper.
But she'll tell you she planned that from the get-go.
Of course we all say that as the athletes.
So Powell getting the ball up the field quickly, but Estill gets back. There's Patrick with it, trying to get it to Martin. You can tell those two have worked well together all season. And I'm sure in the games that I've not seen as well. It's kind of like, Jenna and Ava Barnes work real well together. You find that one teammate that you can depend on getting the ball to you.
Now, Estill really does need to keep their foot on the pedal here and try and get another goal, because the desperation for the Powell team will start to come out, and they just need one, and that's going to spark that hope, and it'll be a very intense game thereafter.
Throw in for Powell. It's headed out by Powell. Estill County throw in now.
So they're wisely taking their time on these throw-ins right now.
Right, yeah.
Maybe that assistant coach talks to them at the half.
She might know a thing or two about soccer as well, I think. It's really been a great season for the Engineers. You know, you look on the surface with 6 wins, you know, but they played a really tough schedule and played some quality teams early, especially, and got some, you know, tough defeats. But they've stayed with it and got through adversity, through all the injuries, and I think has improved as the seasons went on. So we're about halfway through the second half. Here's a breakaway for Powell, but it's a little too strong, and Annalise is there.
And having your starting line be injured near the beginning of the season really gives great opportunity for the younger players to come in.
Right.
Which, when you look now forward to the next season, they have all that more experience, and it should be I don't dare I say, they should take the region next year as well.
So, fortunately, we got a player down there, but she gets up fairly quickly. The 3 main girls that had the critical injuries or the season-ending injuries, they're all underclassmen. They'll be back again next season. So that's going to make us even that much better that we get those girls back, and these other girls had that valuable experience this season.
If you look who's on the field now, Cam was out for a while with an injury, and she's come back, but she missed several games. Tori was injured for several games also. He came back. Grace was injured for several games. I think she actually got injured twice with a sprained ankle twice, and is back in the playing out there tonight.
And then we also had Riley Hope miss a game or two as well.
For her ankle as well. So there's been a ton of injuries, and we've got several back, which has been wonderful.
That was kind of Brown got it cleared to the middle, and Jenna just kind of, that wasn't really a shot, but played it up towards the keeper. Here comes Patrick with it now. Patrick with the throw in. Riley Hope plays it, and it's going to roll out of bounds.
Oh, that was a bad throw. Oh, good, they got it.
Trying to look at the other district tournament, the 53rd district tournament, which starts on the 8th. When is the 8th? Is that that's Wednesday. So throw in for Estill. You got Letcher Central playing as the 1 seed, playing Knott Central, the 4 seed. And you got Perry as the 3 playing Hazard. So if the Engineers did hold on to win, they would play the runner-up from that region. We got
So that play right there, he's calling that for a dangerous play because she was on the ground kicking at the Estill player. However, Estill managed to get away from it and could have turned and then gone in for a very, very lethal play on the net. So as a referee, you want to delay that whistle in circumstances like that.
Grace Hall from distance and just missed.
Wide.
Just missed. That would have been amazing to see Grace get that one, but, so many of these girls and boys on the soccer team are younger siblings of my kids'
when you were coaching?
Teammates. Yeah, so I've seen these girls, I've seen them grow up, and I remember them being at the ballpark in a stroller, and Grace is one of those, that I've known her since she was a baby, and so that would have been awesome to see her get that goal.
She's a great young lady, a wonderful personality.
Yeah. Of course, her older brother Garrett was one of my players when I coached the Little League ball. So like I say, I've seen a lot of these girls grow up, so that's why it's fun to watch them now. Estill moving the ball up the field. It's going to go out of bounds for a Powell County throw. So, yeah, the championship game of the 53rd district will not be until Thursday night, so that's why they won't have the draw until Friday. Of course, I'm guessing the boys is the same way. Our boys district championships coming up here shortly, and you can also hear that and watch the stream of that after this game with David Faulkner and Ken Simon on the call on the Powell County Sports Network. Make sure you give that game a watch or listen. Be honest with you, I will probably listen to it on the radio on my way home. I'd love to stay and watch it in person, but I do have to work tomorrow. So Grace with the ball, getting it cleared to the middle.
If Estill can get a good pass through here, they've got the numbers.
Jenna staying with it. It almost looked like Jenna just kind of slipped there, but they did call the foul, so it'll be another free kick for the Engineers. Ava Barnes is going to take this one. Ava's definitely got the leg to put it in there. From there, we've seen her on her corner kicks.
I was going to say, I bet you she takes the shot.
But it's there once again right to the keeper. 14:45 to go. Estill leads 3-0. Was up 1-0 at the half and got 2 goals in this half on a PK, and then that wonderful kick by Harrison. And there's Harrison again playing the ball back up. Nice job there by Jenna to get the ball over to Ava, and she takes a shot, but the keeper comes out to get it. (14:15 to go. The keeper kind of got a weak kick there, and Estill might have had opportunity, but they couldn't get it turned in time. Powell County just clears it up. Yeah, that should just be a backline player. Tapped it back to Annalise. The ball's taken by Powell. Turned by Patrick. And this ball is going to go where Annalise can pick it up. Ball's going to go all the way up to, number 4 is in the game now. Is that Shayla Slauson, I believe? Yeah, it's the first time we've seen Shayla tonight.
So if that player, okay. I was going to say, if the Estill player did not touch that and Powell got it, she was offside before her partner got it, and that would be considered offside, even though it looks like she's onside at this moment.
Throw into Patrick. She takes the shot. Annalise down to her knees to make the save. So Powell's not had near as many shots this second half. I think Estill has did what we talked about they needed to do: control the middle of the field, keep the ball up the field more. Here comes Slauson up the right side.
Their passing this half has been a marked improvement from the first half, and I think you can see that in the ball possession and the goal count.
So Patrick beats Hope to the ball. Now she's taking it across the middle, trying to get it out to Martin. Annalise is going to make a dangerous attempt, but she got out there just in time.
Well done. That's what you need to do as a goalie. Dive on it right at their feet and smother that ball.
Yeah, so a good job by Annalise. There was quite a bit of pressure on her this season to come up, because she split time last year with Peyton Henderson, who also did an excellent job. But, this year it's been all Annalise, and she has done a good job. Of course, we've had a history the past several years in all the run of regional tournaments of having excellent goalkeepers. Going all the way back to 2015 when they won their first region. Savannah Brewer, who had been a basketball player, came out and made an excellent goalkeeper. And then we had Gracie Rucker for several years.
That was a beautiful play by Ava, kind of an
Barnes.
in and out to go around that defender.
And then we've had Haley Angel as an excellent goalkeeper. So history of goalkeepers at Estill County is pretty solid the past 10 years. Ball's over the end line, should be a goal kick. 11:05.
Ava's walking out like it should be a corner, but
okay.
It
is a corner. She's going down to
the center official, though, gave a goal kick sign. So it's
well, that's what I thought I saw, but I guess it was overruled. So Ava is set to take it. Another opportunity for the Engineers. She plays it to the
nice
middle.
Ball. Get a head on that, that'd be in the net.
Gracie Hall tried to get a shot, but it hit the defender. Good job there by Cox to play it out of bounds. But so Barnes coming back in for Powell and Madeline Patrick getting a break. Hope with it. Ball's all the way across the field now. Ava Barnes coming back to try to take it away. Well, I don't know. That's a little far out for my liking to play it from the 35-yard line to play the ball back to your keeper. That's a little far out. Just turn it and go the other way with it.
But if part of your strategy is to eat up the clock, then that's working well.
9:27. Throw in for the Engineers. I was saying earlier, both teams will advance to the 14th region tournament in Whitesburg at Letcher Central High School.
So he's going to call that a dangerous kick.
Yeah, it's kind of high.
It's hard to say if that was going towards the Powell player or not from our angle here, but it was definitely at the height of a chin.
Yeah. Free kick for Powell. Sends it deep all the way back to Annalise. She's going to pick it up on a couple of bounces. And then, see, she could have taken a little more time there, but she did get it on up to Nevins, who plays it off her chest around the defender, but Powell's there to get it. Nice run there by number 7, Sarah Barnes, to get it up the field, but Estill recovers. Cox tried to keep it in bounds, but it's going to go out. Throw in. Barnes to take it. Trying to get it up to number 35.
Oh, no, there's an
Barnes. Error. Good job there by Kadera to clear it out. Now she bodies it and clears it a little bit again. Good job there by Cox to clear it out.
Now 8 minutes left on the clock.
You know, it seems like both teams are kind of just maybe almost going through the motions at this point. But I tell you what, if Powell were to get a goal here, this game is not over. So the Engineers, Powell needs to play like it's not over, and the Engineers need to play like it's not over. Because 8 minutes is a long time. Good job there by Hoke. And there's the other Hoke. And the ball's going to be played through and kept in bounds. But I believe Slauson is the one that cleared that over. And this should be another corner kick for the Engineers. Played out the back line by Powell County. Ava Barnes setting up from the right side. Last couple of corners have been from the far left side. She is on the near right.
I like that we've got someone out on the backside, which I call cleaning up the garbage.
Yeah. There's a header, and
That's
it's in there.
beautiful. Well done.
Was that Brown?
I believe that was Brown.
That's the second time this year that Barnes has put one right to Brown on the header. So that was another beautiful corner there by Ava Barnes, and Brown was in the right place to bring it home. That makes it 4-0.
WSKV 104.9 FM Pickup Country and ListenLikeALocal.com are your official broadcasting partners for the Estill County Sports Network.
That may just do it there as far as putting this game out of reach with only 6:41 left to play. It would be hard to think that Powell County could get 4 goals at this point, but you never know. But I do like how the second half the Engineers maybe getting that goal early took some of the pressure off of them, but maybe took too much pressure off in the first half, and they kind of relaxed a little bit. But the second half, they come out from the get-go and have been aggressive the entire half, and I think that bodes well for the region tournament coming up.
Yeah, I have to think that the coaches must have talked to them at that half and reminded them to keep pushing forward and don't sit back, because there's definitely been a change in how they were playing from those last 20 minutes of the first half to how they've been playing this entire half.
Yeah. So we're going to have another throw in here for the Engineers substitution. Patrick coming back in for Powell and Harrison back in for the Engineers. We're very limited on our subs with all the injuries, but the ones that have come in, Cox and Slauson have played well what time they've been in there. But, you know, the starters have had to go the majority of the game. I know the other night we only had 12 eligible girls to play. We only had 1 sub. And
it's definitely a challenge when you're having to be out there the entire game and be able to keep your performance up for that entire time while the other team keeps resting and bringing in fresh legs.
Mm-hmm. And we saw that earlier, like a team like Boyd County that just kept bringing sub after sub after sub, and we just couldn't. We stayed with them for a while, but like you say, they just kept bringing in fresh legs, and they were able to beat us there in that 2A tournament this season. Shot from distance, and she drilled it. Ava Barnes.
Well done.
From way out. I think they're starting to feel a little confidence now. But
I think they found the secret to beating the goalie here, that they go up and over the top from distance.
Yeah, because she's very athletic and has made some really nice stops. And she looks upset right now, but there's nothing. That's not her fault. That's just an excellent shot. So there's no need to be upset over that. But I know she is. But that's the kind of leg that we see that Ava Barnes has. She can make it from that distance, and she did a fine job there of seeing the opportunity and taking the shot. So
it's nice to see her rewarded for her hard work, because she's been putting the shots in for many games and they just haven't been going in. They've been going just wide or just high, or she'd been choose to do the pass at the last minute and it would not quite get off the foot of whoever was receiving it. And so it's good to see that she got one in there.
Yeah. And, you know, here's the situation, too. You think up 5-0, where you would empty the bench and put your subs in, but as we've already said,
we don't have a bench.
We don't have a bench. You know, we've got a lot of JV players that are, you know, still middle school age that, you know, can't play in this game. So we just don't have that much of a bench to what you might see, though, is maybe some players switch positions or something here, but we don't know about that. But here comes Powell, got the ball up to
offside.
Patrick. But Harrison gets back to take it away from her. Hoke played the ball up to Hall, but it's a little strong, going to be out of bounds for a throw-in with four minutes to go in the game. It looks like the Engineers will advance as the 54th district champion. Brown had some contact with the Powell player there. Here's the ball with Jenna Jackson out in front. I think she was offside. Yeah, they called it. But unfortunately for Powell County, there was some contact there. We may have an injured player. Jenna was definitely offside. I saw the flag go up, but the play continued on, and her and the keeper had contact with each other. The ball did go in, but it didn't count because of the offside call. We may have a little bit of a delay here during this injury, so we're going to go to a commercial break real quick.
Harness Health Pharmacy, located next to Mercy Primary Care of Irvin, looks forward to meeting all of your pharmacy needs. Prescription services, vaccinations, and over-the-counter recommendations are provided by their friendly, knowledgeable staff. They make it their mission to provide inexpensive options in diabetes testing supplies and common over-the-counter medications. They accept most insurances and are happy to work with you and your provider to find affordable solutions to the care that you need. For more information, call 606-726-8270. That's Harness Health Pharmacy, located next to Mercy Primary Care of Irvin.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy from Appalachian Wireless. One of the things that makes us the region's best network isn't just our coverage, it's that we're local. You'll find real people right here from home, ready to help you get the best deals on the latest devices. We hear the other carriers bragging about how they cover the middle of nowhere, but this isn't nowhere. All our roads lead to somewhere. So come home to Appalachian Wireless. Visit us at AppalachianWireless.com or in one of our many retail locations. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
Okay, we are back. The Powell keeper is coming out of the game, or at least coming out of the goal, and they're sending. Looks like they're changing their jerseys, so a new player can go into the goal, and I believe it's going to be number 24. That is McKinley Patrick, who's an excellent defender. She's going to go in as keeper. She's putting the gloves on. And so we still have a little bit of a delay. We're waiting for, I guess you'll need to not only put the gloves on, she'll have to put a different colored shirt on for to be a keeper. So that was 23. That was Hernandez that's been playing goal all night. So hopefully she's not seriously hurt. We won't speculate on the nature of the injury, but it was enough for her to come out. And so if you've ever put one of those keeper jerseys on, you know they're a little tight fitting sometimes and a little hard to get on. And maybe should have put the jersey on before the gloves.
Yes, at this point in the game, I would have put a penny on.
Yeah,
made it a little bit quicker and easier.
Yeah, so it is 24 Patrick going into the keeper. So we'll start the action back with Powell will get the free kick after the offside penalty that was called on Jenna Jackson. 3:27 to go. And here comes the kick. Barnes takes it away over on the far side. But Powell still battling for it. Tori Welch gets it turned. Over to Grace Hall. She's got Nevins out on the far side. She gives it to her, or the near side actually. And it's going to go out of bounds for a engineer throw. Harrison to take it. Throws it to Hall, but it gets Byers, cleared out by Powell. Grace Hall there in the middle of the field. Tried to force it between two players, but Powell sends it outside. Should be a throw in for the Engineers. Harrison once again to take it. Oh, there's a hard kick off of Barnes. It's going to go out of bounds for another throw in. 2:20 to go. Engineers up 5-0. Nice ball up there. Martin can outrun the defense, but we get back. She's still battling it.
That should be an offside call right there. That Powell player was involved in the play and was behind the Estill, so that should be an offside.
Mm-hmm. Annalise clears it up to the left. Hope plays it out. Throw in with 1:35 to go. Here's Martin, lines up to take the shot, but Riley Hoke is there to over the end line, so it'll be Powell County's first corner kick of the game. So an opportunity for them to maybe at least get a goal here with 1 minute to go. We'll see how well the Engineers can defend this. Martin sends it a little short of the goal. Atkins had it, and we've got a whistle.
It looked like it was a handball. It came off her foot, and then it
Hit her.
seemed to go straight back out. So the only thing I could think of was her left hand caught that,
Yeah.
which was our blind side. But the referee was right there and made the call, so we'll pretend that's exactly what happened.
So down to 32 seconds left. Martin with it. On her right side, she's going to line up to take one more shot. It's deflected there by Harrison. The Engineers just need to clear it at this point. 18 seconds. Grace Hall comes back on defense. Good job there. The Engineers just to clear it out. Powell's got one more opportunity, but I don't think there's enough time left to throw in. And the ball is going to go out of bounds, but the game is over. And the Estill County Lady Engineers are your 54th district soccer champions yet again. And good job by the Lady Engineers tonight. They win this game 5-0. And I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, get a couple more words from our sponsors. Once again, thanks to Markham and Wallace Mercy Health. If I could speak, it would be amazing. But it was a good job by the Engineers tonight. Give Powell County credit. They played hard, did not give up. They kept battling to the very end. But it was a good job by the Engineers. And we'll play a couple more commercials, and then we'll come back to wrap it up and maybe have that all-tournament team for you guys. So you're listening to the Engineer Sports Network on WSKV Radio and Facebook Live.
Get to know the amazing team at the new PBT Bancorp in Irvin, Kentucky, including Regional Market President Justin Dixon, Estill County Market President Shannon Cheney, Branch Manager Michelle Turpin, and Head Teller Bernice Rader. And that's just part of the amazing team. Stop by and say hello. That's your PBT Bancorp. Give them a call today at 606-614-4414. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 257781.
This fall, the Trail of Terror in the Gorge returns for an off-road guided haunt that will drag you into the depths of your darkest fears. Hosted by Out the Top Adventures, join us weekends this fall for a haunted ride through the cliffs and dips that your nightmares are made of. Tickets are on sale now. Text off-road to 606-663-2811 or visit outthetop.com before the darkness finds you.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
Estill Medical Clinic has been providing quality care right here at home. Located at 275 North Court Street in Irvin, we care for patients of all ages, from newborns to seniors, offering sports, CDL physicals, gene site testing, telehealth, plus an on-site lab and pharmacy. With 2 providers in office every day and walk-in or same-day appointments available, you'll get the care you need right when you need it. Call 606-723-2167 today and follow us on Facebook at Estill Medical Clinic.
Man, I love my place, my home is my castle. I want to fix it up, but I don't want to hassle. But now I need advice and the tools to get through it. My do-it-center store really knows how to do it.
Come save big on all your lumber products at their fantastic lumber yard at Meads Do It Center, 218 River Drive in Irvin.
They got everything and more at my do-it-center store. I'm gonna do it today. Give me the tools and the knowledge and get out of my way. They got everything I need and more at my do-it-center store.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
For more than 50 years, Estill Medical Clinic has been providing quality care right here at home. Located at 275 North Court Street in Irvin, we proudly serve Irvin, Ravenna, and surrounding areas as an accredited patient-centered medical home and rural health clinic. With 2 providers in office every day and walk-in or same-day appointments available, you'll get the care you need right when you need it. Call 606-723-2167 today and follow us on Facebook at Estill Medical Clinic.
The Estill County Sports Network would like to thank the Estill County Board of Education for their partnership in bringing you the broadcast of Estill County Sports on NFHS, WSKV Radio, streaming radio at listenlikealocal.com, and in some cases, Facebook Live. We couldn't do it without the superintendent, board members, teachers, faculty, and staff, coaches, and mentors. You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
My name is Angela Drake. I've helped many of our neighbors to pursue better financial stability, even in this stormy financial climate. I'd love the opportunity to put my experience to work for you and earn your business. Call me at 723-0055.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Do you want to be a part of growing Estill County into a better place to live, work, and play? Then consider a tax-deductible contribution to Estill Development Alliance. For over 25 years, EDA has been working to improve the quality of life for the people of Estill County. Through a multitude of projects and programs, we work to make our hometown the best it can be. Learn more or make a donation by visiting estill.org.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky? It's our promise to be more than a bank. We're your partner in growth, success, and community. From personal banking to business solutions, we're here to guide you through today's opportunities and tomorrow's challenges. This is Angie Rogers. I'm a loan officer at Whitaker Bank in Stanton. If you would like to learn more, give me a call at 606-663-2283. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy with Appalachian Wireless. We're friends, right? How would you and a few of your friends like to save $1,000 in a year off your bill? Here's how it works. When you refer a friend to Appalachian Wireless, you both get $50 in bill credits. It's simple. Just log into your MyAppWire account, grab your referral code, and share it. The more friends you invite, the more you can save. Visit us at AppalachianWireless.com or in one of our many retail locations to find out how you can start sharing today. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
Okay, we're back here tonight at the Wolfe County Athletic Complex in Campton, Kentucky, and the Lady Engineers are receiving their medals for being 54th District champions. The Lady Pirates already received their medallions, and as soon as the rest of the Lady Engineers get theirs, there will be the announcement of our tournament team. So we'll try to stay through and let you know who that is from both squads.
And I wish I knew how many from each team would be selected, if it's going to be, since there's only 2 teams in the tournament for the girls, if it's going to be 6 and 5 or if they're limiting it to 3. Because I'd like to see our guests compared to what they selected and see if we got it right again for this evening.
Well, you know, of course, you would like to see every player get awarded that, but, you know, that's but it seems like it's 4 and 3 and an MVP is what I remember. That may not be correct, but we'll find out.
So who would you choose as the MVP?
For tonight's game, I guess they're just her overall with her assist and her goal and her field play. I would go with Ava Barnes or Annalise Day because she was pretty cool back there at keeper.
Yeah, it would be a tough one. Annalise has definitely stood out because she made some saves at the very appropriate times that kept them in the game.
Yep. So Amelia Barnes for Powell. I would agree with that pick. She played
Martin.
And Martin, of course, up front.
Maddie Patrick.
And Maddie Patrick.
McKinley Patrick.
And McKinley Patrick. So I believe they must get 4.
And now for your 54th District Soccer Tournament team members from the 54th District Tournament champions, Riley Hope.
Riley Hope for defense. I didn't have Ava Barnes.
Braylon Hope.
Braylon Hope, who had that really nice goal.
Jenna Jackson.
Jenna Jackson.
Finally, your 2025 54th District Soccer Tournament Most Valuable Player, Annalise.
There you go, Annalise Day. She did play a very excellent game tonight.
Thank you all for attending this year's 54th District Soccer Tournament. Good luck in the 2025 14th.
All right, so let's recap the all-tournament team there. For Powell County, we had Amelia Barnes, and then we had Martin, Maddie Patrick, and McKinley Patrick. And then for the Engineers, Riley Hoke, Ava Barnes, I can't even read my own, Brylan Hoke, and Jenna Jackson, and Annalise Day. So that was that's your all-tournament team, and it was a great night for the Lady Engineers. We'll wait Friday in the draw to see who they play next week, but thankfully we don't have to play the district winner in the first round. But sometimes in the past we've had where that district is so evenly matched that sometimes getting the district winner was not an advantage because maybe they were the best team all season but then lost in the playoffs. But I feel like just from what I've seen, scores on paper, I've not seen them play in person, but I feel like Letcher Central's the team to beat, not only in the district, in the region. So the Engineers will probably, they will draw the district runner-up, but I feel like Letcher will be the winner, and then Letcher will play Powell, and then we'll see who we play. But I tell you what, I've had a blast this year calling the games, and hopefully we'll get 1 or 2 more. We'll see.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But anyway, we want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. We want to thank Nevaeh back at the studio. We want to thank Ethan for his fine job bringing you all the pictures and the video tonight. And Darren, I want to thank you for setting us straight on some of the calls because I've had a past of like, oh, that was just a horrible call. But then you would be up here just oh, no, they got that right. So I thought, you know what, let's bring you on the air so you could actually correct me on the air. So it's been a pleasure to have you help out. So
happy to do it, and I'll be the first to admit that when I went back and reviewed some film from up here, and the comment I made on the air was incorrect.
Oh.
So we are not perfect by any means when we're on the field or if we're in the booth watching it.
All right. Well, we want to thank you all. Thanks to WSKV. Thanks, everyone, for following the Lady Engineers all season, and good luck to both teams in the region. A couple of years ago, or 3 years ago, we had Estill and Powell in the regional championship game. It would be amazing to see that again. So we'll see what happens, but good luck to both teams. And for now, we'll call it a night. Thank you all for watching, and if you're traveling tonight, safe travels home, and God bless.
Thank you for listening, watching, and supporting Engineer Athletics. We would encourage you to also support the community sponsors that invest to help bring the live coverage to you. Visit the ECSN page at listenlikealocal.com to find the most up-to-date broadcast schedule and all the ways to listen to the game. Thank you for listening to Engineer Sports on the Estill County Sports Network.